should make sure that it's, come on, number 4. That's concerning. So the cable company that I've always had recently sold to another company, and things have been not as good. Not a whole lot I can do about that, but I'll check and make sure it's not my equipment after the stream is over. Well, it's gone very bad now. I'm sorry, Django. I can't tell if it's Twitch or it's... Oh, my internet is usually very, very good. It's usually exactly what they say, and gone again. You're on mobile though, so it might be a little different there. But Twitch was, in general, was having problems earlier. I'm showing everything in the green now. Is anyone else having problems? Oh, come on. Just switch. Thank you. Ugh. Is the stream gone again? It's showing okay for me now. This is frustrating. Anyone still here? That's not the way that goes there. Let's go across there. This one's here. Then we go up 3 of these. We have to do 3, and then it's a half, and back again. All. I wonder if it's making me, if this is making individual streams. That would be terrible, because I know when the stream breaks, it like splits. I might end up calling it here shortly. We'll give it a few more minutes and see. I'm trying to see. No lag right now. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. I wanted to see if I could find if it was making a bunch of videos. Video producer. Sorry for the delay, guys. Yeah, so like it has split the stream into 3 different sections. So every time I lose the connection, it makes a new video, which is a little frustrating, but what are you gonna do? So I apologize for the connection issues. I will try to remedy them when the stream is over. We'll see if it's maybe my router or modem. I shouldn't be. I'm hardwired into everything, so I shouldn't have any delays there, but I don't know. That's a problem for not during the stream. I can just apologize for the crappy delay. Alright. I really want to get this done. Yep, these go across here. Yeah, I'm just hoping it's somebody working on a connection somewhere near here, and it's just very temporary. Like I said, I've always had fantastic service, and I don't want to stop that now. Okay, that goes there. Now we need to do this all the way up. And then, like I said, I think it's time to, if I'm going to do this a bit more seriously than I was anticipating, I should probably look at my equipment. So if you know anybody that's a custom PC builder, I would probably work with somebody to get exactly what I need. So if you know somebody that's a custom PC builder in the United States anyways, I don't know if, I know a lot of you are not in the United States, so getting computers across the ocean can be treacherous. Oh no, I think that one probably needed to be there. Yeah, putting it together is easy. It's more about, I've built computers from scratch before, but I want to put two systems together that work in conjunction with each other and not take up a ton of space. So I want one PC to play on and one PC to do the streaming portion, which the second PC doesn't really need a ton of, needs a lot of hard drive space and quite a bit of RAM, but it doesn't need graphics, anything. It would just be running everything but the game. So it's going to be running Twitch Studio, it'll run the, if I do a 3D model like I occasionally do, like if I turn this guy, if I put that little avatar on, I'm still trying to find somebody that's a graphic designer that works with 3D modeling to see if I can get an endo avatar. So I want to split the resources between two machines. One that's a video capture, and the other one is the gaming PC. It's not hard, but I want to get a smaller form factor machine and something, a motherboard that can bifurcate its PCIe slot. So it's just a little more technical than I would normally do. Normally I would just stick everything together and it would work fine, but I want something that's a bit more purpose built. And I don't keep up on motherboard configurations, whether to use a mini ATX or an ITX or that sort of deal. So I need something, like I said, that if I'm going to go with a small form factor, then it's only going to have one PCIe slot, which means you can bifurcate that. Yeah, one monster for everything is possible, but I don't want to. It's easier and cheaper to split those resources because the other machine doesn't need a huge processor, and it can use an onboard graphics card, or it can use the graphics card I currently have. But a monster machine is going to require me to run something like a 3080 Ti or 4080, and I don't want to spend $1,000 on a graphics card right now. So I don't know, but I would love to take the drain of streaming off, or let the stream be a lot smoother. I mean, the machine I have already has a Ryzen 7 processor. I've got 32 gigs of RAM. I mean, it's certainly not bottom of the barrel, and it worked, but I'm just kind of at the limits of what it can do. And I tend to try and find professionals when I do this stuff to at least speak to. Experience is worth a lot of money. Just like I'm trying to track down a graphic designer too, to redo logos and things like that. That one I'm struggling to find a graphic designer that's also a video gamer. Are they still, graphics cards are still very expensive. The new NVIDIA stuff's easily $1,000 or more. Processors aren't so bad, and motherboards aren't so bad. Cases aren't bad, neither is RAM. Really, it's the graphics card that's the biggest thing. But when you start adding it all up, $300 and $400 here, and then it gets expensive quickly. But graphics cards, let's take a look. Because if I'm going to update, I'm going to probably do to a 3080 at least, if not a 4080. And what are those? Or I would go the AMD route. Poke on Happy Trigger if speaking to is enough. I have two 3090s right now, and they cost. I'd take two 3090. Are you running like them together, SLI'd together? Graphics cards. You're running 3090s. A 3090 right now, for me to just buy a 3090 from NVIDIA. So that's a 3090. There's 1100. I'm just looking for plain old NVIDIA. Well, I'm not sure I can even. 3090s, 1,000, 1,000. Those are the only ones available. You can't even buy straight 3090s from NVIDIA anymore. Let me turn that off. Let me see. I don't know the name of it either, but it's Crossfire or something. Let's see what. Yeah, if for you to do a 3090, not even a Ti, we're easily at $1,000 or more. If you go to a 4090, which is 40, the new 40 series is. Let me turn this back on. I don't think there's any information up there that you can't see. I really should trim the top off of that, but I don't want push notifications for sure. 40 series. See all buying options. So let's see. 4080, which is the equivalent, is $1,200. A 4090 is 16. 24 gig of RAM. That's weird. Yeah. So I heard a 4070 is a terrible card as of they are right now. So I mean, just to put together a decent gaming machines, you're probably $1,700–$1,800. Yours are 3090 Ti's. That's even crazier. Let me see. 3090 Ti Supreme. That's from MSI. Let me go back. For some reason, I was watching the 4070 Ti's. The 70 is usually where the 70 Ti is usually where I purchase whatever class we're in now. I usually go for the 70 Ti version, which is what I have. I have a 2070 Super. So let me see one more thing. Well, the 3090 Ti Supreme water cooled is $2,000. $2,199 for an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 Ti Supreme X. $1,199. That's absurd. You can buy an entire computer for a really decent computer for the price of one of those graphics cards. Yeah. I am too cheap for that. Way too cheap. happily use it if it fell in my lap, but I'm not buying one. Yeah, 8 or 900 is I'm okay with 8 or 900. 2000 I am not okay with. So I'm a little, I got a block stuck here somehow. I wonder if it's not really there. So maybe if it, when I log out, it'll de-render and not come back. I have one more section to meet my goal, so I have an old computer around here that might work as a capture machine. I've considered using it, but just haven't forced myself to do it yet. I never planned on streaming this seriously when I started. I certainly didn't plan on streaming every day at exactly the same time for hours on end. But it seems to be working, so the hope is to get Starbase a little bit of attention somewhere. It's not doing a ton. You need a little better audience before you can start getting recommended. But the consistent streaming helps with the Twitch algorithm, which is the reason I'm trying to do it. Trying. Well, the 40s are, everything in the 40 is overpriced right now, but because they're overpriced, it's pushing the 30 series prices up just from demand. So we'll see. I don't think I will ever convince my wife to buy another machine, especially for streaming. But I might be able to build one. Once upon a time I had a degree in computer science, but I haven't touched it in years. So it's one of those things that if you're not using it constantly, that sort of information just, you fall out of touch with it. But I'm not afraid to I'm certainly not afraid to build a machine. I always cringe when I have to buy Windows though. It's so expensive, or it always was so expensive. I'm waiting for Windows to turn into a subscription service just to use your machine. I think that's not too far-fetched anymore. They're doing subscription services for everything else. I think in Korea, BMW tried subscription services for like the options on your car. You had to pay $8 a month for your heated seats or your keyless entry, that sort of stuff. But it was everything was a subscription. They only sold one version of the car that had all of the options, and you had to subscribe, and they would unlock them. That seemed really, really absurd to me. And I used to love BMWs, but I would not own one now, solely because of that. That'd be nice if I could buy some leftover Windows keys from a business. Right? Yep, if you paste 50 things in a row, one of them moved over a little bit, and now you have to undo 46 of them. That is a pain that I know too well, Mazra. Too well. Alright, look at that. Did we get all 6? I think we did. We're right at the edge. Are you building out here? Where'd it go? Your ship was out here. There's mine. Where'd the Black Banshee go? Oh, I lose stuff in space all the time. Are you outside the safe zone with your ship? You must have moved it. The German version, like the actual Windows is all in German? Can I not just choose the English language? You don't want to use the station inventory. Oh, you want to build parts without station inventory. That makes sense. Oh, that's not how that goes. What about people that work in Germany that aren't German? That seems a little bit... I had a buddy that worked in Germany for a long time, didn't speak a lick of German. My brain is not meant to learn other languages. I have tried several times to learn it. I can catch on little pieces, but any language that has gendered words just is beyond me. I don't understand the concept of gendered words. Where are you from, Mazra? I think at one point you mentioned you were from Western Europe. Talking to you last night, I would have guessed. Just trying to guess your accent. Best place to live is in Germany, I've been told. I'm partial to the States. Then again, that's where I'm from. Yep, I did. No, I can drag with the F key to build in straight lines. I don't think it's any faster, and I struggle with that particular tool. I'm very aware of it, but it doesn't, like, you have to hold this, and then you click one, and then you have to like hold. You have to put it down and hold F and drag it. No, not F. It's is it E? Just hold down the mouse button. That's probably, yeah, that's what it is. I tend to use the keyboard to put them down as part of the problem, I think. I don't know, I've used it lots of times, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But when you're dealing on diagonals, it doesn't work anyways. These I could do, but I just kind of like clicking them. Alright, that's really what I was hoping to get done. Yeah, F. Let's use it. I knew those tips. I did, I'm not that dumb. But anytime I've used it, it's always ended up being more of a struggle than And I think it's just my play style anyways. Alright, so we've got 2 of these sections done. That's what I was hoping to get done for today. And we are right about where I wanted to finish up. So let's see. Mazra's out here. Narek might come out, which would be fantastic to have another body out here. I need to work on... So this station is eventually supposed to look like a tiny little Deep Space Nine. And hopefully I can make that work. But Deep Space Nine has these big arms that come up that you dock at. And it has 2 center rings, so I might end up changing the center. Probably instead of being just a stick in the middle, it might become... Let's see if I can figure out where you land. I don't see the cloud anywhere, and you normally are down this way. Yeah, I'm looking for the fog. I don't see it. This is the way you kind of go. You're normally over here, I think. Oh, there it is. Now we caught it. I was thinking you were over there somewhere. I caught you. Nope, this is damage. Freelancer coming in. Yep. Starts out as yellow and becomes red. There he is. Boosh. He has arrived. Excellent. I love that animation. Anyways, let me get back up to care package. So I think this will be it for now. Once I get up here, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Yeah, now that it's perfect, that nobody's watching and it's time for me to go. If I get on this evening, I might try getting on the kick.com platform. If you guys are not aware of that, it's kind of like Twitch. I just want to see. There's nobody over there that watches or that streams Starbase, so I might try that one out. Also, if you follow me on Twitter, then I send out notifications every time I log on where I'll be. So, once again, thank you guys. I appreciate all your help and your company. And I will see you same time. Well, tomorrow is Sunday. Sundays are tough. So I might be on tomorrow. There are soccer games tomorrow at 5. So if I'm on tomorrow, it should be the same time. But Happy Trigger is usually on at the same time. And I try not to overlap him. So, thank you so much for the company. I will send out messages either, I'll send them through Discord or through Twitter or through Twitch or just all the places to keep you updated. So, thanks again. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. Take care.